Hello and welcome back to Leo Hashcoin. In this video I'm going to show you the maths I do before buying a miner to see if it's worth mining. So this is a simple way for you to do it. Basically, to see if a miner's worth it, you want to find out what its bonus is and how many terahash you get per RLT. Now right now with the current market on here, because in the future it might go up, but right now anything over 5 terahash for every 1 RLT is good. Anything above, anything below, leave it alone, it's not a good deal. So if we look at these miners that are in the shop, the Dragon Wing is 815 terahash, and you divide that by the 175 RLT, and it's 4.65 RLT. No, it's 4.65 terahash per 1 RLT. So that's too low. I won't buy that. I don't think that's a good enough deal. But it might have a really good bonus. So if we go on the shop, if we go in the marketplace and find out what the bonus is, Dragon Wing. There's no bonus, and it's worth 138 on here, so it's a lot cheaper. So don't buy it on here, don't buy it on the marketplace. The second one we want to look at is the Fiery Breath. So we'll get out the calculator and we'll do the same sum, the same equation. 256 terahash, divide that by 45 RLT, and you get 5.68 RLT. No, you get 5. I did it again. You get 5.68 terahash for every 1 RLT that you're spending. So that is very good. As close as you can get to 6 right now. I don't think you're going to get anything over 6 unless someone accidentally sells one for 2, puts in the wrong buttons and sells one ridiculously cheap. But on average, you barely see one that's above 6 RLT, 6 terahash per RLT. But let's see if there's any bonus on the Fiery Breath one. So we'll go on the marketplace. So remember how much that is. That's 45. And it's 43 on here. Let's see if there's any bonus. There's no bonus, but it only costs 43 on here. Now, at this stage of the game, there's two things you want to buy. You either want to buy a miner that's got really high terahash for the RLT, which this is. So this is a good one to buy for that price. Or the other thing I want to look at is how much bonus you can get for the price. If you're building up miners for bonus, it doesn't matter about the terahash, it's going to be low. You just accept that because you're using that miner to build up the bonus, your bonus rate, so you can get better. So the miners that you get that are really high, it multiplies them by a lot. If you look at my setup, I did a mistake. I worked out that each one of these miners down here is 0.5% bonus. So I went and bought 8 of them, and I'm pretty sure you only get you can only get the 5% on one of them, and then it doesn't count anymore, which is probably really basic, but you know, I managed to find out the hard way. So I wasted 15 RLT on a load of miners that have 4,000 gigahash. Oh, so that's unfortunate, but you live and learn. So if you look at other people's setups, will go to the top page, just, you know, find the people that know what they're doing. Yeah, so look, out of all these miners that he's got that are the same, he's got one that's got no, well, he's got two that have got no bonus on them, not bonus. Basically, you've got one common, then he's got one uncommon, one legendary, one epic. So you get, and one, that's, what is that one? Unreal, and one unreal. So as you can see, he's slowly building up all the different types, because you get the bonus for the different types, but you don't get the bonus for having the same one over and over again. So that's worth noting, so you don't end up making the same mistake as I did. Like this miner he's got here on the right, the red one, he's got a blue one, a green one, and a normal one. The normal one has 1% bonus, just the normal one, and it's cheap. So if we have a look at that, I think that one's called a Chup Cabra, yeah, whatever that is. So here's the normal one, and that's 1%, and it only cost 7.5 RLT for a 1% boost. So if you look at the last 60 days, you can see how cheap you used to be able to get that. Well, it went down to 5.8, but well, I just want to buy it, to be honest with you. I'm just going to do it. So we'll buy one of these for the sake of the video. Yes, buy one. Because you want to build up the bonus, and it doesn't matter. I don't even look at how many mega hash or giga hash it's getting, because it doesn't matter for this. All that matters is your bonus going up. So if you look at my bonus power, it's gone up to 666 now, and it was 566. So it's gone up by a whole 1%, which is great because of my bonus power was on 91 terahash, and now it's gone up to 98 just for a small purchase. And that's the only one of them I can get now. The only other one I can do is well, we'll just do them now, because I've got a couple that I actually want to get with bonuses. Saturn is a good one. That's at 2%. That's a 2% one. So we'll go to Marketplace and type in Saturn. Now if we do click on that, Satoshi's Legacy is a really good one. No, it's not. Forget what I just said. I thought that had a really good bonus. I must have read that as 8, but it's only 1. I mean, it's only nothing. That's the problem. The 0s and the 8s look very similar, so it catches you out. So forget that. It's not as good as I thought, but Saturn. First of all, I wanted to get it because how cool it looked. Then when I actually looked into it, I realised that it's quite a good miner. So they've been selling for 66, 63, and it's now gone down to 62. So that's really good. So I'll buy that. It's got 300 gigahash, so it ups my, you know, what I'm mining quite a lot. 300 terahash, sorry, and it's got a 2% bonus, which is always good. So I'm going to buy that. Are you sure? Yes. And I bought that one, and the next one. So this is another little trick that I'll chuck in here. If you're trying to make RLT, this is quite dodgy. You know, there's a lot of risk to it, obviously. But what you can do. So if you see something that's got a lot of miners. So let me explain. Saturn. Again. So now it says it's £66, 66 RLT, basically 67 RLT, and I just bought it for 62. So if you look up here, you can see how many are up there for the price you're offering, and then how much the next price is, and so on, right? So the one I just bought, I could have bought that for 62, RLT, and then I can put it up for 66, and it will be cheaper than this. So next time someone buys one, I'll be the one that sells it, and I'll be making 4 RLT for doing absolutely nothing. It's just a quick one, and you can do that on all of the miners there are. So that's just a little tip. I haven't, in theory that works. I don't see why it wouldn't work. I haven't actually done it yet, but we could do a video where I attempt to do that. But anyway, we've got that now. So we go back to here, and you can see I'm now at 8%. And even though I haven't added that miner, my bonus is at 98 terahash now. And let me put that miner on. I'm going to put it here, because I know that one isn't actually very good at all. So I can go down there, and I'm moving Saturn. Well, I'm going to move that down because that one's not as good. Saturn's in second place now, so that can go up to my good one. That can go up to second place on my best rack. And now I am looking at nearly 1.5 terahash. 1.4 petahash, nearly 1.5 petahash, and I've got a bonus of 113 terahash. So all those little bonuses that I'm building up, it's added up to a fairly good miner. I need to sell these. I'm going to put all these on the marketplace now because I've already made a mistake. I don't need to keep looking at them. So I'll move this one on here because only one of them are going to come up as 0.5% bonus, and then all the rest of this rack, the rack of shame, can just disappear. I should have read up about it, but you know, it's only 15. How much RLT have I got left? 101 apparently. Now that is a glitch that I like to see. So shall I try and buy more stuff, even though I shouldn't have that money? Shall I try and spend it? Because I definitely shouldn't have that money there, and I've got new miners that I've bought, and I've still got all my money. I'm gonna do it, fuck it. So what else did I want to look at? The Boneyard's a really good one. It gives you a 4% bonus, but it costs 190 RLT at the moment, and I've seen them for as low as 140, so I was waiting. We'll see what it's worth now. We'll figure out how to spell bone first. So that's gonna... okay. This is what I'm on about. It was selling for 180 something the other day, 183 the other day, but now it's going for 240, and everyone else is putting theirs up for similar. So they've realised that a 4% bonus is something that people are really, you know, it's very sought after. So I just missed it. I could have bought it just the other day. It's January the 11th of January right now, and on the 7th I could have bought it for 150 RLT, and I could have gained 100 RLT, but you know, you miss out on some. But let me just double check. And it's still saying I've got a lot of RLT, so let me see if I can buy. What's the other one I wanted? I was looking at Gandhi, yeah, the Gandhi one. Here we are. So for 43 RLT, and it gives you 200. Oh no, that's not the one. I think it was the uncommon one that I wanted, because that doesn't give you a bonus. The uncommon one does. Roller Show gives you quite a good one. Let's go on Roller Show and see if that's still available. Here it is. Uncommon Roller Show. Oh, it's a rare one I needed. Let's have a look. Roller. There's a rare one. It's 90 RLT now. But perhaps I can buy it. Let's find out. Buy. Are you sure? Ah, sorry, purchase failed. So I haven't got that much money. Ah, that's a shame. Let me refresh my screen quick. Yep, 31.2 RLT. Yeah, no, you can only hope, can't you? So what have I got on here that I could possibly get? Because I've wrote down a list of all the half decent ones that are worth buying. That's got a good mix of bonus power and terahash. This, you know, it's got a +5 terahash per RLT ratio. Sounds like a load of rubbish what I'm saying, but it does honestly make sense, trust me. Let's try this one. This is another one I'll try. El Monstro. That was only 30 RLT the other day. And I haven't got one of them yet. El Monstro. Is it still 30? Yes it is, so I can get it. And if you look on here, it is 2% bonus and 100 110 terahash. Please tell me that isn't an 8. That's the only thing I get confused with. Let's buy one and we'll soon find out. Success! Brilliant. So if we go back, I should have around about 1 RLT. So I'll save that for the advent calendar every day, because normally you get half decent stuff on there. So I'm going to remove these miners. That's worth 70 gigahash, so I'll keep that at 70 terahash. So I'll move these to the worst miners, the worst racks, and then we can put our new one. So I'm on 10% bonus and 1.5 petahash, and I'll stick this one on. So the bonus has already been added, and that's gone up to 1.6 petahash. So my overall bonus is 1.75 terahash on bonus power, and I'm at 1.6 petahash. So if you look at the top right, you'll see that I am ranked 16,000. So I've gone up, because I was at 21,000th. So I've gone up by 5,000. I've ranked up by 5,000 places by just spending 100 RLT and spending it wisely, putting it on the right racks. So that's just basically the main point of this video, is to show you the sum that I do when buying miners to see if it's over 5 terahash per 1 RLT. If it's above, it's a good deal, and if it's below, just ignore it, forget about it. Unless it's got good bonus, because that helps towards all your other good ones that you've got. But if you're basically buying the miner specifically for terahash, use that equation, and you'll see if it's worth doing or not. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Oh, and I forgot to say, like I always forget to say, there's a link in the description with that will give you 100 satoshis if you sign up to this game. If you haven't started this game yet, which you most probably have, but if you haven't, click the link I've got in the description, and you'll get a little bonus, a little jump start, a little bonus at the start of 1,000 satoshis to get you going. Anyway, see you in the next video.